Yeah. Aha. Alrighty. Hey everybody, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Today we are going to do small bits, but important bits on 3 kits. Now, one of them is we still got some last touches to do on this hull. This we will now do, or at least get as much as possible done. Because the sooner I get this finished, the happier I'll be, seriously. And there's still a few little spots on the roof that are kind of etchy sketchy, so we'll tidy them up and yada 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 yada. However, good people, and the other thing I want to do is on the Lavockin, it's more I need to make an executive decision, I do, based on this being our paint job and how I'm going to do this nose art. These are the things, kids. Just notice something that makes it a little bit easier. Or does it? Decisions. Alrighty. Now, so with all of that, and then time permitting, B-17 canopies, the interiors of them. That's what we're working on. So that's our plan. I also need to do a small repair on a bit of the wheels of the Toyota. We'll get that happening as well. As always, there is a first port of call. Coffee. Let's hear it for caffeine. Oh, yeah. Womp, womp. Chicka, chicka, chicka. There are times, kids. There are times. Now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now, let's have a look. Maybe a touch there. There, definitely. A little around there. Yeah, seeing spots for sure. There. Oops. All right. I'm looking at the red. Is what I'm looking at here. All right. Alrighty. Now, most of this, can be done with the, now, at the front here. Rubbing. I do need to tidy them up. What I might do is, oh, bloody chairs. There we go. Is get a bit of tape. Now, I'm going to make my life just that little bit more easy if I at least seal off what, for fuck's sake, the front of these. The joy of the clear tape, of course, is that we can, now bearing in mind that, there we go. Now, in fact, I'll take that a step further because I reckon, there we go. You see, they actually it's going to need to be brought down a little bit. Now, I'm not going to go absolutely bunter on this and mask off everything. However, I'll be doing myself a flavor flav in some spots, mostly down that side because I'm going to need to extend that to do so. And I might I should be good here, I reckon. Now, again, I'm not going to need a huge amount of this stuff to achieve our objectives. Just need to get it accurate. That looks about right. There we go. Now, so, any other spots that I should perhaps use a bit of mask on? Nah. The rest we can do freehand pretty easily. Now what I might do, if I'm going to do I might want to do that. So we'll just do red for the time being. The black stuff I might do off camera, just to get it done. But I'll want the red. Actually, depends where the red. Actually, I reckon we can get away with that. So, here's something else to consider. In fact, two things to consider. No, that's looking pretty sound. Happy with that. And what about this one? If anything, that needs the black touched up. That's okay. Boom. Now. Delete. So we'll pop this over to here. This is a new bottle. And as always, it's not poured nicely. I didn't get too much on my hands at least. Oh. Delay. Now, what we'll do is at this stage I do not need my goggles on, so I shan't. I'll do the stuff I can do with a fairly decent sized brush first, and I'll hold by the black bits. Now, there's a spot. That'll be a bit tricksy. I should probably do a bit of a mask there. If you didn't see that, that's not meant to be entirely black there. So what I need to do, get that out of the way for a moment. Thin tape. I would say that's the winner. Now, we can always, there we go. Nice and easy. Well, theoretically. Now, find the starting point. Can I spot it visually? Sometimes I can. My eyesight, though largely shitful. Hang on. Oh. No. You're fooling yourself. I don't want to have to go the butchery method, which is to say you rip off a whole stack. If I can avoid it. I'll keep running my fingernail across. Hang on. Was that? Aha! We have liftoff, kids. Now, scissors would probably be a good idea, hey? And I could even just, don't have to be that exact with the whole piece. Boom. Now, here we go. So, there we go. Alrighty. Now, what we shall do next is, actually no, change of approach. We're going to go the small brush stuff first. Why? Well, mostly because it behooves me. And for that reason alone, it's a sound reason. Ich habe gesprochen. Now, this shouldn't take long. Goggles down. Right there. I might move you guys. Boom. Here we go. Now, yes. Now, we'll start by need a bit more paint in the brush. There we go. Come on, you know you want to. Lacquers are great for, there we go. Great for airbrushing. Not that friendly for hand brushing, I must say. But it's not like it's an impossibility, it's just, there we go. A wee bit fiddly. Now the big pisser here is that I can guarantee this will not be the last session I do on this hull because of possible leaks along here, various other issues that will arise, but they may be very minor. I will need to see how it comes out first. So there we go. Now my hand is going to sleep for some reason. On the plus side, I'm confident it's not a coronary. I think what I got there actually is a bit of long-term nerve damage from when I was younger, and both combination of, well, I used to do martial arts and Muay Thai and things like that. It's a combination of damage from strikes and from holding pads for people, which I guess is receiving strikes. So yeah, every now and again my hand goes to sleep. Here we go. Alrighty, that's going to look a lot better once all the tidy ups are complete, which is to say all the black bits, but that's, yeah, okay. Now a little bit on the top there and the bit there, a little there. We're well on our way to getting this colour done. Yeah, it was up here I wanted to go. Just strengthen that spot there a bit. That's looking nicer. There we go. Alrighty. Pretty happy with that. Now, I do want to put a little bit of red around these. And I'll also look around those areas that come in contact. Yeah, there's, in fact, I can even see quite a big spot that needs to be done. And then we'll get the bigger brush out. Now, come into there. That looks nicer. Yeah. Now, they will, like as not, need to be a little, in fact, there, I can see there's going to be a little touch up there, but we're starting to get down to brass tacks now. This is good. Now, once these are done, there's only one more, we get to the window areas. And then it's big brush time. There we go. Now, what we want to do is, where there's any spots where the silver has gone onto the red, tidy that up. Now, let's have a look. Here we go. That was a big spot. starting to come together. Yep, coming together, kids. Now, might try from this angle. On this next bit being, actually no, here we go. Woohoo! Winning! Sorry if I was a bit quiet there, guys. I was zoning in. Now, yeah. Haha. Those are finally starting to look nice. Now. Aha. Now. Sweet. Now, might as well sort of do it coming around, if you know what I'm saying. What we all do. This is why I'm going for the small stuff first, because it takes a fair bit of concentration, and when you get to the easy stuff, it's a bit more yaha. Now, that said, when it comes to the interiors of the B-17s, or the B-17 singular rather, that's going to require a whole lot more focus again. But setting up the Lavockin for its main coats probably won't be too hard. So it'll give me a break on the concentration front, if you know what I'm saying. That was not so hard. Alrighty, coming together. I wish this hand had stopped being asleep. Deary me. Deary me, governor. Now. Alright. So. Next. Let us. Yes. Alrighty. Now, starting to feel decidedly chipper, guys. Now. Okay. Almost to the point of, excuse me, where the big brush will come into play. And then there will be much rejoicing. Dearie me. Now, really, give me a moment. Now, almost there on this side. Alrighty. We want to come into the all right. Now, give me a moment while there's a few little spots here that need to be given a bit of love. Yeah. All right, now, bit. Oh yeah. Oh, Rob, you put that on for a reason, you yuts. That's funny. Should be an easy fix, theoretically. Yeah. We'll just. Not quite. There we go. All right. While we're here, we may as well. Oops. Well, it's masked, isn't it? So, hey. I need to come into there. Alrighty. Now, clean this brush. I'm going to take my goggles off. Clean brush. Then, actually, I'll fix up that small part that I need to fix. Whereupon, good people, we shall look at our Lavockin paint scheme, assess what is our best option, and take it from there. I think I know, actually, how I would wish to approach it. But we will see. We will see. Pardon me. Now, what's this doing here? Not a lot. All right. Excuse me. Now, this bloody hand, I tell you. Now then, here we go. Boom. Here we go. Getting there. Alrighty now. Boffo. Beautiful. It's coming together, kids. At last. I probably don't need to paint this bit. That's just me being particular. And finally, oh, all right, we will a bit more, and then we'll just let it dry. Pop that down for a moment. Grab this here, and we'll pop that over there out of the way. Excuse me. There we go. Why am I saying excuse me to you? I'm moving the camera, not you physically. Now, next. Clean brush. Alrighty, now, what's the current time? 8 past. We got a bit of time on our hands, kids. Now, delay. Now then. Now, next. Fixing that, wasn't I? Oh, Rob. Just knock something off the shelf. Something that doesn't matter. It's inconsequential at this juncture. Just make sure I get it the right way around. So, where is it? You get over here. Really? I ask you. I have plans on getting a new desk fairly soon, and looking forward to not dealing with a desk like this. Oh, now I don't know if I can be heard. Hang on. I think I can. How do I know? Is there a way I can check that? This doesn't give an audio reading. Shit. Hang on. There is another way I can find this out. Okay, yeah, it can be heard, I reckon. All right. That little issue resolved. This needs to go onto here. The angles are really self-apparent, I seem to recall, from the viewpoint of square on the bottom. That needs to face that way, yep. And on it goes, like so. All right. So make sure that that's there. That then goes that way around, drop. All right. All right. Let's do it. Glue. Now, almost lost the lid on to the floor there. Wouldn't have appreciated that. Oh no, it might be good. I had a bit of the dry glue thing going on. Yeah, it's going to be okay. Oh, it's coming out already. Deary me. Now, got it. All right, so come on. There we go. And don't you have done that? No, that's right. Yeah, we're good. It's okay, sir. We're solid. No, we're not. There we go. There we go. All right. I think the previous glue has done this no favors, but I think it's as it should be now as a position. So, oh hey, how you doing? I had to scooch off and do things, and I have to scooch off and do more things, but I figured I'd get a quick stream in. I've almost got that hull finished. Now what I want to do now is here we go. Now you see, this is the thing, kids. I'll show you something. On the drawing on this side, they have this little red thing that goes just a little bit across where that decal would go. On this side, they cut it short. This does not help for consistency. So, now, this brings me to questions. Questions. Now, the question I have is how do I therefore approach it? What I'm thinking, look, gives a look at the actual frame. I'll bring that over for our viewing. Zoom you out a bit. Now, if you look at this, we've got that there. Right. I am inclined to think, and I do sometimes, it's true, that I can just paint the red point to make the point touch that little line. Now this brings me to another question. They are apparently decals. There's two lines there that are decals. I do have the option on painting them if I want. That's something I could do. Is there advantages to doing so? Now there's a question. They do go all the way around. Rubbin. There is a problem with doing the underside, in as much as, oh no, just need to be very exact, I think. Let's have a look at how clear it, okay, yeah, so I'll go, oh, yep, I got it. I can do that. It's a pretty narrow line. As is the one on the front. The front one's quite defined. You know what? I reckon I am painting it. So, that also comes with the advantage, I guess, that I don't have to do the red thing and then get the decal to sit right for that. I can just... Alrighty. Now, to that end, my masking tape box, which is extensive. Actually, that's probably a good one for that and that. Now, here we go. Come here, you. Oh, hang on. Excuse me a moment. Right. Okay, yeah. The reason I'm building the Lavockin is because it was flown by Advan Corolla Levin, who's the Soviets' top pilot, or top ace. 64, I believe, is the drill. Yeah. But yeah, give them a whirl. I'd be curious to see how they... I know that young Mr. Kozudub was a very big fan. And yeah, there you have them. Are you on your workbench at the moment? If you are, I'll flick you a link so as you can join in the stream, man. In fact, I'll just flick it up anyway. That way, if somebody else cruises along, they can just scooch onto it. So, hey, give me a moment. Which one is it? No, that's... invite. Copy. And paste. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, hang on. I'll keep an eye out for when you're ready. Alrighty. Now, I need to stretch out my... We'll get a length of tape happening. Excuse me while I just get this. Oh, one go, Robster. Nice one, big boy. Almost one go. Oh no, that's a big good, that is. Ah. Hey, how you doing? Ahoy, ahoy.
There we go. I'm here.
Hang on, I just need to turn that up. Hang on.
Oh, righto.
There we go. So you working on your P47?
Yeah, I haven't touched it. With Terry, I was trying to think was the last time I touched it, and I can't remember.
Oh, dearie me.
Would have been last week, but...
Yeah. All righty. Now, I should have looked more closely at the this little circle thing and done that before I did the undercarriage blue.
Right.
It's going to be it's not going to be that bad. It'll be a wee bit fiddly when I come through here, but I don't think it's going to be a big drama. And then I've got to do the spiky red bits. But yeah. I'm thinking about starting my streams a bit earlier because it's a bit hard for people in Europe, you know.
Yes.
I'm sure people in the US would deal.
Well, I'm going to be 5 to 1 in the morning there.
Yeah, well, that is exactly the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shift workers would be up, but that's a limited pool.
Yeah, most
I used to do shift work.
Yes. Yeah, well, I do shift work right now. Well, tomorrow night I'm night shift. Same with Thursday. From 6:30 to 6:30.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, that's no fun at parties.
Oh, you get paid well for it, though.
Well, part of the issue when I was doing the night shift was I was a bouncer.
Yeah.
So you don't actually get paid any more for it because those are the hours you're expected to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a case of, as I always quote Rowan Atkinson in such situations, rigid, fist up, bottom. Yeah, it's not a great outcome in that regard. Horrible job too.
Yeah. I've never done it, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, and you are the better for it. Trust me.
Yeah.
I always discourage people from doing it as a job if they ask. But some young people do. I say, nah, mate, do yourself a favour. Get a nice job. Or if you insist in working in hospitality, become a bartender. But these are the things. Now, if I can just get this one on, I'm well on the way to getting this set up. And then, yes, there we go. Oh, no, we don't. Dearie me. Come here, you.
I've got to paint some exhaust pipes. Won't do it just yet, but yes.
The question was, once you get it on straight, am I there? Or straight and in the right point? Maybe I'm doing this the hard way. Probably. Aha! I have you now. Yeah, there we go. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. There we go. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Now, just got to make sure I use the, well, mask off a few other bits, but yeah, then I'm just got to make sure I use the correct color for that. I suppose I could always just check the decals, hey? I'd have the color, that's not a problem. It looks like possibly steel. In fact, I'd say it is. At which point, here's a line of thought. Is it worth my while? I was going to airbrush it, but maybe, you know what? I'm hand brushing that. I'm doing it right now. Yes, I am. I've suddenly dramatically changed my plans. Pardon me, because then I can get stuck straight onto the red when the time comes. Now, steel. Got so many paints out. Oh, dearie me. Aha. Up we get. Steel winning. Might need to slightly correct the angle on this one. Yeah. Where did I put? There did I put? That's gone wrong. Where? It's a little. There we go, I reckon. Maybe bring that a little further out. Aha. Aha. And there we go. Now, time to shake that paint up. Shake, 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 ba ba da ba. Shake, 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 ba ba da. Shake my paint up. I should stop. Dearie me. Dearie me, Governor.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now, once I've got this done, it'll be time to do the interior of the canopies. And most of that shouldn't take too long, I don't reckon. With a bit of luck. That's something I might want to consider. Looking. Sort of finding. This will do the job for us. Now, just want to put the once I put the paint on, I want to put the plane on something to keep or prevent the nose from getting shit on the paint. So I'll use this little. So is it your day off today?
Sorry? What?
Is it your day off today?
Yeah, I'll have 2 days off. It's a 2 on, 2 off sort of deal with the occasional 3-day on.
That's not too bad in some ways. As far as...
Yeah,
you're looking... Well, you are doing a 5-day week, but... Well, on the other hand, you're also doing 12 hours, aren't you? So, yeah. That's aluminium. Steel, here we go. We'll drop it into there, I reckon.
Yeah, well, I just worked all weekend. Now I get 2 days off. And then I'll go on to night shift on tomorrow night.
Yep.
For Wednesday and Thursday, then I get the whole weekend off.
That's not too bad. Yeah, I suppose that would be something. Every now and again you get the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, that would have some merit. Again, that was something that was pretty much a downside of security, because I did it for 13 years. And yeah, didn't go out much. Because, well,
I'm sort of liking it because it's letting me buy more models.
Well, yeah, there you go. Actually, at the moment, I can't complain. I don't work. I don't need to work. And yeah, I tell you, it's a much happier existence. Now, through these little bits of steel here. Something that always freaks me out about metal paints is they all seem to have this. I'll show you, see if you can see what I mean. If I can tilt there. See how they got that sort of really oily, freaky, the speckle, and all metallic lacquers seem to do that. I'm not quite sure why. I think it's freaky. I'm guessing it is something to do with the nature of the paint itself, and that's probably a bit of a no-brainer. But yeah, it looks strange because most of the other paints are fairly stable. This is another occasion when I'd love to have been able to pick I believe it was my great-grandfather was a master paint maker back in the day when paints had to be made. I'll tell you right now what I'd give to pick the man's brain. Mind you, death gets in the way for things like that, I'm going to tell you. Now, there we go. Now the colour's coming on. Deadly. Come around here. Up here. Yep, almost done. Giggity. All right. There we go. And down here now. Yep. There's still a nice clear defined line they give you to draw the paint along. And there was much rejoicing is all I'm saying. I remember seeing a thing on, I think it was Twitter recently, and was putting forth that scale modelling is apparently very good for your mental health thing. And I've got to say, from the viewpoint of the satisfaction to be gained, there certainly is a fair degree of and relaxation out of it. I can certainly see why that would be the case.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think that's why they, in the UK, I don't know if they do the same here, I have no idea. They have models for heroes.
Yeah, right.
For that very reason. Like,
if they don't have it here, they should.
I'm sure they'll have something similar. I don't know
You
if
would
it'll be
think so.
models, but they'll have something similar.
You would think so. There we go. Yeah, it's going to save me. I do like airbrush, but the downside in my eyes is they do need to be thoroughly cleaned, and that can be a pain in the ass. And to have been able to get away with just using a standard brush in that circumstance, I'm well happy with. And again, there was much rejoicing. Now, just come along the front here. Nice and easy. Diddly.
That's something I was going to buy next week.
What is?
A new one. A new airbrush.
Ah. What do you get?
Airbrush.
A what?
A 0.2 airbrush for the finer
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Mm.
And I got that dimension because that's what these paints, SMS specifically, are meant for.
Yeah.
They actually outline a specific PSI, and you got to say, well, if that's what they recommend, why would you gainsay that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I use the Sparmax myself. I'm a fan.
Well, incidentally, I use the SMS airbrushes.
Oh, okay. Are they good?
Yeah. Yeah, really good.
Well, that would, that would make sense. I mean, they put out paints specifically for airbrushing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did speculate about getting one of those. I think it was just that at that particular time they may not have been available for some reason.
Yeah.
And in the end, I actually got a badger, as in the airbrush, not the small animal.
Nice.
And well, no, it was a horror. I was most disappointed. And in many ways, because part of the design was designed that I found kind of flawed, actually, was that to clean it, you had to pull the needle through the mechanism. And to me, that's always going to end in tears. And sure enough, it did. It soon clagged up. And, yeah, unhappy camper. So I thought, let's see what... I went out on Twitter and asked for opinions. Some people recommended Sparmax. I gave it a whirl, and they are good.
Yeah.
They apparently they're made by Iwata. They're like Iwata's the premium range.
Yeah.
Whereas Sparmax, they're the stuff they put out for the plebs like me. But whatever, and so yeah, But one thing as an example as to how nice I find it, or one of the things I find nice about it at least, is that the nozzle, that you tighten with the little spanner thing,
Mm-hmm.
will stop at exactly the same point every time when you tighten it. No
Yep.
further, one way or t'other. And you think, so that's a nice design. It's consistent in its pattern, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I used the cheap HS80s for a while when I first started, and the nozzle would stop at various points, as opposed to, and that's something that sort of like has me going, I like that. So yeah, but yeah, I did wonder about how good the SMS airbrushes were, and now I know.
Yeah, well, I started with a cheap $40 airbrush that eventually gave out.
As they do.
I mean, it's a good starting point for anyone,
Yeah,
um,
you always got
as I
to.
was.
Well, it's the whole thing of you do need to start off with basics. You
Yeah.
don't go straight to a Fender Strat when you're learning guitar. You know,
Hmm.
well, you can if you got that sort of cash. Last I heard, they were five grand a throw, which is pretty damn expensive. Now, these, I'm getting the interior ready now. So, given that I've got a scooch in about 15 minutes now, there's another reason I'm thinking of starting a bit earlier. I could probably go for a bit longer on the stream, which I think would probably not be a bad thing. That's just an opinion. Now I've got the interior done on some parts of the B-17. What I will do is I shall get stuck into these ones. After all that speculation,
Hmm.
specularum, uh, specularum. I'm starting to learn Latin. Well, I'm due to start on the 22nd. I've been watching some YouTube Latin clips. It's interesting stuff. I started
Okay.
learning German.
Yeah, I've seen your post on Facebook.
Pardon?
I've seen your posts on Facebook
Ah,
about it.
it's yeah, it's interesting stuff. I'm doing it because of as a language thing. Um, English is linguistically defined as a German language, and between that and Latin, you've got pretty much the rudimentary parts of English going. So yes, and I like my language. I do. I also am interested in learning a whole stack of other ones as well. I wouldn't mind learning Cantonese as opposed to Mandarin, but I think I'm going to have to settle for Mandarin. Because Cantonese, the official Mao standardized all the Chinese languages, and so Cantonese doesn't really exist anymore. Well, it does, but no one teaches it for that reason. Now then,
Yeah.
I also wouldn't mind learning Hindi, maybe Arabic. Depends how I go with these other ones. Let's not overload. Now then, there we go. The inside of the ball turret will have some challenges with it. But such is life. There we go. Excuse me. Now, once I've gotten all the canopies done, not just prepped, but inside and out, in their actual colours, and gone once more over all the interior bits to make sure that they're all prepped up, which all of that on its own is a big task, I'll be able to commence assembly. Yeehaw. Big beastie, the B-17, I'll tell you that much.
Mm.
And I must doff my hat to the good kiddies at Revell. There's been some really nice detail in it, which I like. I posted some of the detailing I've done, and on a page among us said, oh yeah, you did that, and that all that detailing I've done is hardly going to be seen. And my take on it is, I don't care. I like my detailing, I do. And so I will continue to do it with malice aforethought.
Incidentally, I've been looking for a B-17.
Well, what scale?
48 if I can.
Ooh,
I was looking at the HK.
Manuel's on.
Oh,
Hey,
g'day,
Manuel.
Manuel.
I'll flick you the link, Manuel, but I'm going to be going in about 10 minutes. But I hope you're well. I am thinking of starting earlier, not tomorrow. Actually, wait, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Yes.
I could.
All day.
Yes, apparently. The things you learn. Who would have thunk it, eh? There we go. In fact, what's the time? Once I finish this one here that I'm working on, I'll probably wind things up.
Yep.
Tomorrow, I reckon, yes I do, that I will be streaming, and I reckon I'm going to go for an early start. Now, I normally start 10:30 my time. I reckon I can aim for 9. So that'll be a bit easier for people in Europe. I should probably try to get even a bit earlier. See how I go on that front. If I get my shit together, it can happen. And that's a pretty big caveat, by the way. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Thanks, Manuel. Just like I said, I've just got to cruise very shortly. Just finish this one up. Now just this little curvy bit, and the bars across, and that one is done. Diddly. And we come around. Oh, now I've got an itchy nose. That's bad timing, I tell you. Wonder is ever a good time for an itchy nose? I think not. Oh, God. Ah, theory, mate, that's better. At least I'm not live on camera, if you know what I'm saying, as far as not there with a finger up my nose. Have you ever seen there's a compilation of Billy Connolly stuff. It's called The Pick of Billy Connolly. And the cover is a picture of him pretty much up to the third knuckle. His nostrils. Dearie me. Might want to get a bit of... There we go, just tidy there. There we go. Nice and smooth that. One more. Actually, a little bit more on that one. And it's done. Now, there we go. Winning. Whoops, a daisy. There we go. Inside and out. Fantastic. Take the goggles off. Dear, oh dear. Alrighty. Now, we can clean the brush. Alrighty. Now, give it a rinse. That's better.
Painting an Australian soldier in 172.
Pardon?
Manuel, he's painting an Australian soldier.
Oh.
Is that the same soldier you was doing it in Terry Stream, Manuel? Take a few minutes.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
Well, there's a which manufacturer is that? Airfix? I know they put out a range of 1 to 72 Australian soldiers.
Did they?
Yeah, they've got quite a few little figures.
I know they did British. I didn't know they did Australian.
Pretty sure they do. I know they brought them back out because as part of the Vintage Classics range, I think.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Anyway, I've got to wind things up. I've got to get to a doctor's appointment. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm already set up.
Jolly good. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to do my little wind-up spiel that I do for people, which is to say, first up, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Thanks for joining me at the bench. I appreciate that too. Now, tomorrow I'm going to try and be back early. There'll be an announcement on the various platforms. So I'm going to aim for 9. I might even see if I can do a bit earlier. Cool, eh? That would probably be a good thing for, as I said, for people in Europe, and I think people in the US. I don't think it's going to make any odds. They'll be, you know what I'm saying? It's not a bad time for them. These are the things. Now, first-time viewers out there, time to hit the magic button. Follow, like, subscribe. Your nose wants to. If you'd like to track me down other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord, and Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Follow, like, subscribe. That said, I'll be back tomorrow. Now, I won't be back at the same time because I'm going to be earlier. So I'll be back at a similar kit time, but the same kit channel. I'll catch you guys then, hopefully. See yous.
So, Matt, saw your message, Manuel. No worries.